What's going on, guys? It's Sergeant Shuffle here, and I'm going to be showing you my Arvydas Sabonis replica build. I know that 7.4 meta is kind of dead in 2K. You'll still run into it once in a great while, but I think that I've really perfected this build. I've spent probably a good 6 hours trying to perfect this build, so if you guys would give me some positive feedback about this build, I would greatly appreciate it. I know 7.4s ain't for everybody. I usually rock with a 6'11", 7 foot at the tallest, but I decided, you know what, Arvydas Sabonis is one of my favorite players from the 90s, and he was such a great all-around player that I think I would like to give my hand and try to replicate him to my visions, and I think this is pretty well optimized given the height and circumstances. So without further ado, 7'4", 238 pounds with a 7'6" wingspan. And what's nice about this 7'6" wingspan is it still allows you to have a nice 3-ball and mid-range. You're still going to be able to get really nice blocks, you're still going to be able to rebound incredibly well, and you're still going to have a pretty good amount of strength. So we'll start with the finishing. 86 for gold float game and silver paint prodigy. Driving layup, you're going to start off at 65, but you can cap break it to go all the way up to a 75, or at least you should be able to with getting physical finisher. Unfortunately, you won't get layup mix master, which is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. You're still going to be able to probably get them through regardless. You're 7'4". You have a 65 driving dunk, which you can get all the way up to a potential 73 for the bronze posterizer, which initially when I made this build you could not get. You could only get up to a 71, 72, but I decided to sacrifice a little bit of strength to be able to get you that posterizer. You get silver rise up with your 85 standing dunk as well as gold aerial wizard, so that way you can be a putback boss. 87 post control, you get your post up poet on gold, unpluckable silver, post powerhouse on silver, post fade phenom on gold because of your 85 mid-range shot. And because of your 85 mid-range, you do get silver Deadeye, you get silver set shot specialist. So if you wanted to go shooting specialization, you could absolutely get those shooting badges to go freaking insane. 81 free throw, 94 pass accuracy. You use all 5 caps to get legend tier passing badges, a 60 ball handle, which is pretty nice for being 7'4". 40 speed with ball, 85 interior defense, so you're going to be really nice on the inside. 40 perimeter defense, but if you really want to cap break it, you're more than welcome to. 40 steal, 81 block, plus 3 that to get silver paint patroller. 92 defensive rebound for gold rebound chaser and box out beast. You could throw a couple caps and get Hall of Fame box out beast there, but gold is also really great bang for your buck. 77 offensive rebound. Arvydas wasn't too big on the offensive boards. He was capable, it just wasn't his specialization. 59 speed. Now you can toggle this down just a little bit, but I know being 7'4", you're already going to be really lethargic as it is. So, 59 speed is honestly serviceable with a 45 agility. I know it doesn't seem that great, but motion style should be able to help with that. You get an 83 strength, which is just one below the max. Honestly, strength isn't too important. I like to have it just in case if I want to back somebody down in the paint. So having silver brick wall, if you want a +1 or +2 that in terms of your badge, +1 or +2s, feel free to do so. I think I would. but again, totally optional for your circumstances. And last but not least, you get a 66 vertical. That way, if you do want to +5 your rise up, you are allowed to get that gold. And then if you wanted to throw some more caps on your vertical, you do get silver pogo stick in a few cap breakers, so that's pretty nice. You're not going to be a total stick grabbing boards or going for blocks. And you have made a 2-way triple double threat, which I've only seen once or twice playing 2K26 this year. So this name is truly a treat, and I think does Arvydas Sabonis justice in terms of his play style. So you get shades of Arvydas as the main shade, secondary shade of Victor Wembanyama and Zach Edey. So those are all pretty solid players. What's even more insane is when I made this build initially, your main weakness was that you were not very agile, and I mean, you're still not, but hey, the weaknesses says there's no big weaknesses to report, so I see that as an absolute win. But your strengths are that you're a legitimate passing big man, you're an elite defensive rebounder, you have a calm, patient post presence, and you have a fantastic mid-range game. Alright guys, so this is what our caps are going to break down to. 91 close shot, you're going to have that 75 layup, that 73 driving dunk for that bronze posterizer, which is really nice. 90 on the standing dunk. You'll get all the way up to a 96 post control, 85 three-pointer, 99 pass accuracy, 94 D-board, like I was saying earlier. They're gonna have a 55 steal, with being 7'4" is kind of funny. You won't get interceptor, but that's okay. You will get a grand total of a 61 on perimeter defense, which again, being 7'4" and having any type of perimeter D is kind of fun to think about, and I'm sure is probably going to be absolutely crazy. In terms of like going to the build specialization here, you could really do whatever you like with this. I guess like the main ones that I would go for would probably be shooting, playmaking, or rebounding, but I guess since you do have a 94 pass accuracy, like playmaking's kind of moot point. So I guess if like shooting, finishing, or rebounding would be like the main three that I would go for. You know, if you wanted to get Hall of Fame or you know, legend rebound chaser, if that's your mojo, you know, get Hall of Fame Deadeye with the shooting, which would just be crazy. You could like +2 your posterizer and get a gold posterizer with a 73 driving dunk. But I guess like that's totally your decision. You definitely have some versatility there. In terms of your takeover, what would I put my takeover for? I would probably, so like let's assume that I have my stats filled out a little bit more. I would honestly probably throw it on standing dunk, maybe 3-point shot, and maybe your mid-range if you want to go all offense. Additionally, you could put it on your ball handle and get some crazy dribbling going on. Maybe ball handle, driving layup if you wanted to like be more of a slasher rim runner guy, or you know, go dual rebound and get like absolutely every single rebound that shows up, or even perimeter D if you want to bolster that. Yeah, you have a lot of different options for your takeover here too. So I'm genuinely pretty happy with this build. And all right guys, I'm back. This is going to be build number 2 for the Arvydas Sabonis alternative. If you don't really care for 7.4 and you want to go for 7.3 with a little bit of extra strength, that's totally cool. So we have our 7'3", 254 pounds with a 7'5" wingspan, so that way you can still get pogo stick on silver, and you still will have manageable speed for your size, but I really think the 7.4 is the way to go. If you have endless amount of cap breakers that you'd like to use, you know, this may be the better variant for you. 87 close shot for gold hook specialist float game, as you know, you saw before. 65 layup, you can cap break. 60 driving dunk, you can cap break. You don't get bronze posterizer on this build, unfortunately. You get an 80 standing dunk this time with a 90 post control, 85 mid-range, 3-point shot on 72, which you can cap break all the way to 83. It just kind of depends on how you want to play. 84 free throw, still got the 94 pass accuracy, 60 ball handle, 39 speed with ball, 85 interior D, 56 steal maxed out. You get a 73 block instead of the 80. You know, if you're not really worried about the blocks, and you're looking more for the rebounds, this is kind of it for you too. And you want more strength, because this build's roughly like 15 pounds heavier. So 82 offensive rebound, 93 defensive rebound, 52 speed, 41 agility, and then you get a 90 strength, which you can get gold brick wall if you +1 that with a cap. And then further, if you want a badge +2 that, you get legend. 63 vertical, so you get the minimum for pogo stick. Yeah, that's really all there is to that. And then Arvydas Sabonis, Joel Embiid, and Paul Gasol for your shades. You get a 2-way mid-post break starter, which is also a really neat name. You're not much of a rim protector, and you're a slow and lateral reaction in space, meaning you just have no agility, no verticality for your weaknesses. Then your strengths, you read defense like a chess master, an absolute monster on the defensive glass, knows how to seal and score, absorbs and dishes out contact. And we'll go over the cap breakers for the second build here. Okay, guys, and here's the cap breakers for the second variation of the build. You get a 93 close shot, which gives you, I believe it gives you gold paint prodigy. You can still get up to a 85 standing dunk like in the other build, so you get that. Rise up on silver, gold aerial wizard. You get a 97 post control, which is pretty insane. If you cap break, I believe if you put 1 or 2 cap breakers on your 3-point shot, you get the triple double threat unlocked as a name instead of the break starter, which you initially get. You still get your 99 pass act, 95 strength, 98 D board, 87 O board. You get a 78 block, a 90 interior D. So it honestly really just depends on like what your current play style is, what feels comfortable for you. Me personally, I'll probably go with the 7.4 just because it's a lot faster and just, I don't know, suits my play style better. But give me your opinions down in the comments and let me know what you thought of my Arvydas Sabonis replicas. I would really appreciate your constructive criticism. Let me know. But other than that, it's been Sergeant Shuffle. I'm signing off for now. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Take it easy and stay hydrated, my friends.